Who would have thought that a Spopovich and Yamu card in Dokkan would be one of the best free-to-play cards to release in 2019? So, today we're going to be showcasing the brand new card on JP Dokkan, and we're going to see how great he can be. They have some very good features for this card. So, let's start off with the stats. 10,519 HP, 11,079 attack, and 6,318 defense. TUR card, they are the World Tournament category for 50% stat boost and 3 key. Nothing too crazy there. World Tournament category needs a lot more support than just these guys. Super attack provides supreme damage to the enemy and also recovers HP by 7%, which is quite nice. And then when they really shine is their passive skill. So, at the start of the game, they get attack and defense plus 70%. Now, they get key plus 2, plus an additional attack plus 20% with each super attack performed. No cap whatsoever. And that is calculated differently, which is actually a 34% boost in the attack when you calculate with the attack and defense plus 70%. That also means the key. So 6 super attacks, you're guaranteed 12 key at that point. Well, if you run a leader, then 3 super attacks, you're guaranteed a super attack. And then the attack boost lasts for 99 turns. This guy is going to hit really, really well. But of course, they couldn't be a glass cannon because that would mean they wouldn't be that great of a card. They also get an additional 20% defense every time they receive an attack. And that's capped at 140%. So that's still very, very good in a total of 210% defense, which is actually calculated differently after all the calculations. That's about 300% defense. So very, very good. I can't wait to use these guys. I've given them 17 additional, 6 critical, and 3 dodge. And the link skills, that's probably where the downfall is. They don't have the greatest link skills ever, but individually as a card, they don't really need key links anyway. They have Brutal Beatdown, Evil Autocrats, Demon Duo, Berserker, Tough as Nails, Coward, and Shattering Limit. With 4 categories: World Tournament, Majin Buu Saga, Joined Forces, and Conquest of Terror. We're going to be running them under Conquest of Terror. We're going to be using this team. I'm going to bring in some items right here real quickly. And I can't wait to see what their attack and defense stats are going to be by the end of the showcase. So let's jump straight into it. We are doing the Super Saiyan Namek Goku event. Although very tanky, we just want to look at the attack stat and the defense stat at the very least. So here we go. Let's just avoid all the key just to show off their 2 key gain every super attack. And for the rotations, I'm not too sure, but we can run the SSR version if you'd want to. I mean, you could. They still get a decent amount of defense boost, but they're not as broken as the TUR version. But at least you get to activate some of their good attack links that they have. I got scared for a second. I thought this was a Transforming Goku event. But it's not. Okay, so here we go. Let's just... I guess we can just do this. Might as well. I don't really want to do too much damage unless it's with the Yamu Spopovich. So that's what I'm going to try and avoid. Any super attacks, just gain as much attack as possible with the guys. And hopefully we get some decent additional super attacks. I think this is actually better than the super attack mechanic gained attack. I'm pretty sure at an infinite rate. Let me know in the comment section. I don't know how all calculations and stuff work with the super attack mechanic. I'm pretty sure it works out to be with like the super attack multiplier. I'm not too sure actually. So without the defensive boost, we have 38,000 defense, 83,000 attack stat, which is actually still pretty good. We haven't even got the key yet. So let's do that. And it looks like Cooler has to tank a little bit, but I think he should be okay right now. 106,000 attack stat for the Spopovich and Yamu. And then he's going to receive some attacks, increasing his defensive stats. 642,000 is the first super attack. 345. No additional super attacks, but you can see the defense. Look at that. We tanked for like 20,000 at the start, and then it went to 2,000. All right, let's see if hopefully Cooler can tank this. Yeah, perfect. All right, we have a healing item, so we can deal with that. So let's just heal up here, and let's move you to the end. Try not to get any super attacks like last time. And we'll just let Spopovich or any additional super attacks just do the damage here, if possible. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Like I said, we just want to stay in this Dokkan event for as long as possible so that we do get the full-on boost. Alright, here we go. Now we have double support, actually, which is pretty nice. So I'm just going to go and do that. I know that if you super attack with Jace, he can increase the attack, but I don't think that's I don't think that's needed right now. 147,000 attack stat. for the second turn that he's in. 868. I think in about 2 more supers, they're going to be at the 1 million attack stat. 484. Hopefully Jace finishes this off. Beautiful. All right, on to the next phase, physical. So that'll be all right. We can tank a little bit here. Definitely not transforming, because that means guaranteed crits, and that's not what we want. And we can still avoid super attacks, which is great. Need to check out the defensive stat for the Spopovich. That's what, 2 hits. We need to take in total 7 hits to get their max defensive stat. And this is under with a 90% leader and a 170% attack and defense leader. The HP is a little low because Cooler only provides 130%, but that's all good. Let's put you in the middle. You receive more hits. 72,000 defense right now. Actually, this is going to be a good rotation. I'm going to super attack with Jace here. Super attack with you. And we have activated all the attack links, I believe, with the Spopovich and Yamu. Almost 200,000 attacks. That the 12 key multiplier is at a pretty respectable 140%. So, pretty good right there. I think that's like the aim for a free-to-play card. Alright, here we go. 1.1 million attack stat off the bat. We're only on to the second phase of this Dokkan event. Tanking for double digits there. I couldn't say the same for the unawakened one. Alright, void those super attacks. We can do that, and we can do that. Perfect. Okay, so far so good. Let's just keep this up. Cool, we're taking the super attack here. And I've already lost count. How many super attacks have we done with the Spopovich? Like 3? Or 4? 3 or 4. Definitely one of those two. We are losing a decent amount of HP though. Just because the rest of the team pretty much is weak. Super attack there, so I will just do this. So I'm pretty sure after these series of attacks, we should be at the max defensive stat. 100,000 defense, 196,000 attack stat. This is without the extra attack link, which is the Demon Duo. That Demon Duo link is pretty hard to get. 1.1 mil, 536,000 damage. Like I said, the Goku is pretty tanky for sure. And we're going to take a super attack here. Hopefully we don't die. We shouldn't. Yeah, perfect. And Cooler gets another super attack in. Raises his defense. We might need that. Alright, so I'm just going to finish off this Goku right here with the Cooler. And then we'll move on to the next phase, which I believe we're already on to the last phase. But it's going to be a super tanky phase. Hopefully we can get a crit in this video. I know I only have 6 critical with the guys. And they haven't done any additional super attacks whatsoever. So I'm kind of hoping the invitational system comes into play right here. Alright, where is the super attack going to happen? Nowhere. Alright, so I'm just going to go for the heal right here. And let's start grabbing orbs. With 2 supports, we have 221,000 attack stat. And I think 109,000 defense is our max defensive stat at the moment. $1.2 mil attack stat. Almost 1 million damage for the critical, which is pretty nice. So that's the highest we've ever seen them have right now. Hopefully we can do more than just that. And Goku's going to go rage mode very soon. Oh, actually, we tank it really well with the Ginyu. Didn't expect that. Oh, if we can avoid a super attack, that would be great. So we Dokkan mode next turn. And I am just going to use a Ghost Touch here. Because we have the Majin Vegeta, which I don't want to take any hits over there. And we can just use the Dokkan mode next turn. Which the rotation is probably one of the better ones. We have Brutal Beatdown, Demon Duo, and a support. So if we go like this, we don't really lose anything. Jace only has Brutal Beatdown, which the other Spopovich does have. So let's just go with the Dokkan mode here. This is probably our best chance right here. And the defensive stat is 96,000, 275,000 attack stat for the Dokkan mode. Here we go. Let's see what we're going to get. Let's get all of these. Hopefully the 6 critical... Oh, I missed one. Hopefully the 6 critical comes into play. And we're going to see some good damage, hopefully. The defensive stat Almost at 100,000. Should tank most normal attacks for sure. In like the infinite history event. 2 million damage right there. With an additional super attack. Getting to 1.6 mil attack stat. 1.28 million critical. This super attack is going to be nothing against us. I'd presume. Yep, 18,000. Works really, really well. And of course, when you run him under double cooler leads, that is obviously going to transcend the attack and defense stat even further beyond. So, lucky for you beta play people that have cooler. I think Conquest of Terror is definitely one of the better categories for it. And then maybe Join Forces. But now we're on to the Rage Goku. We still got half health to go. Let's just go Yamu here. But yeah, let's go for the super attack with Ginyu. Why not? Let's get this over and done with. We get the point. They have infinite stacking. Alright, let's do this once again. So I think I'm happy with how this rotation set out. 348,000 attack stat. Things are getting too good. Too good to be true. We should hit the 2 mil attack stat very, very, very soon. 1.9. We are consistently hitting for 1 mil damage every single super attack now. So that's great. The super attack, although we did take a lot, but that's all good. Yikes, you take a lot of damage for having type advantage. Alright, I think we'll have one more turn with the Spopovich. And that should hit us with the easy 2 mil super attack. Let's just grab all of these. I mean, you have type disadvantage, so you should be okay. I really wanted to avoid the super attack. I'm going to try my best. Yep, it worked. There we go. Okay. So, next turn's going to be a real banger. I think we have Ginyu Force in there as our last remaining. If we can actually get an 18 key super, I believe a Ginyu Force raises the attack of extreme class allies. So if we can do that, that would be a great addition to our attack power. But if not, that's all good. Don't think it's possible, so we're just going to run with the 30% support that he provides. Let's hit it off with a Dende. And let's see how much more damage we get from the previous turn. It shouldn't be anything different except for the raised attack here through the passive, which is actually pretty unique. That's, I think, the first time we get an infinite stacking attack unit that is through the passive instead of the super attack. 2 mil attacks, that 1.2 mil damage. Very, very good. And hopefully there's no super attacks here. Oh, no. Type advantage should cover us. It should, hopefully. Yikes. I think we're good. Oh, with the dodge. Perfect. We would have died if it wasn't for that dodge. Okay, beautiful stuff. Let's use one more healing item, and it looks like we get one more super attack in with the Spopovich, but unfortunately, I believe the cooler is not a support for Conquest of Terror unless you're versing 2 or more enemies, so that's a big rip. But hopefully, without the support and just the attacklings, we still get over that 2 mil attack stat. Here we go, last turn for the showcase. Let's see. Oh, actually, I think... Oh, I could have put them in the middle. Actually, it doesn't really matter too much, actually. Here we go. What are we going to get for our final attacks at 345,000? And with the super, 1.86 mil. The support did actually help us quite a bit. But it still got us to the 1 million damage. And that is going to wrap up the showcase for the Spopovich and Yamu. Probably one of the strongest TORs in the game for free-to-play. But as always, in the poll in the top right corner, let me know if you think the Yamu and Spopovich are good. Yeah, no, or Spopo, yes. Yes. As always, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you in tomorrow's video. But as always, have a good day. Stay fizzy. Peace out.